What's up, everybody? It's Tara, aka Mama T, and tonight I'm going to give you messages, relationship messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. This is one of my favorite decks to use. You have three choices. Number one is the lapis. Number two is the rose quartz. And number three is the Dalmatian jasper. I'll give you a second to decide which one you want to choose. And it is a timeless reading, and you can also choose more than one, of course. I'm going to go ahead with the first one, the lapis. Number 44, the thinker. Can y'all see the details in it? It's an absolutely beautiful deck. Alrighty. The relationship message is, love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. Okay, this is just straight to the point. I think a lot of you are debating on if your relationship is good for you. If this is, the person that you're going to spend your life with, will y'all get married? Is this the right person for you? And you need to seriously weigh out the pros and cons. Like I said, desire isn't, sex is not going to make your relationship happy. And a lot of people have sexual based relationships and they have absolutely nothing in common with their partners. They fight, they argue. They don't get along with each other because there's nothing else holding their relationships together. So y'all seriously need to sit down and be real with yourselves. Don't be in this little fantasy la la land on how you wish things can be, because people do show you their true selves. They show you their true colors and who they are on a heart and soul level. I've been through this many a times. I painted relationships into what I wanted them to be, and they weren't. And I was left unhappy. So you need to sit down and really just take these for face value. If you have more things in common than just your attraction to each other, that, hey, that's cool, that's Gucci. If y'all like the same music or same type of food, if, they're family oriented or whatever, things that y'all have in common, but it needs to be more than just one thing, because what I'm getting is, hey, they're physically attractive, but is that all that they're bringing to the table? Are they bringing stability, honesty, loyalty, communication? That one's pretty straightforward, guys. So, if you're just sitting here wondering if a relationship for you or not, it most likely isn't. So your advice card is recharge. There's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. So what I'm taking with this is you need to take a step back from the situation and think about this. Get into with your heart and soul. In your heart, in your gut what's true about the situation, if it's right for you or not. Take a time out from it and go in a very peaceful place, somewhere where you can be alone, you don't have any distractions, and seriously just give it to the universe, give it to God, and just see what the outcome is. I hate how I'm feeling with this. I just feel like a lot of y'all are with some douchebags or douche bitches. Like, I'm sure it's mainly females watching this, but yeah, take some time out. And if you decide to walk away from this relationship, oh my God, go do for yourself. Do something for yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Take a vacation. Treat yourself to dinner, a mani and a pedi. bubble bath, anything, you know, there's something that you've been wanting to buy for yourself, go do that. But take some time out of it and think about a guy. And I say guys. I don't like how I feel about this one, so I'm sorry if this one did not resonate. You can always go to another pile, but I'm going to go ahead and go to the second one, which is the rose quartz. And I just noticed that my camera is a little off, so I apologize. Let's pull it up just a tad. There we go. So, oops. Yeah, I didn't like the energy I was getting from that one. Oh, she's gorgeous. Number 29. It says breathe. I know there's a little bit of glare on them. Alrighty. Your relationship message is, don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows, but the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. So I think that some of you are single, most of you that chose this one, and you're waiting for that person to enter your life. And Spirit is saying that it's going to come in divine timing, in the right time. It is okay. Relax. Stop stressing over things. Seriously, take a deep breath and breathe. Let go of anything negative that you may be feeling about yourself or situation. If you do have someone that has entered your life and you've been unsure, it's okay. Don't be afraid. Let your guards down. This is someone good coming into. I mean, look how peaceful she looks. You see this? It's going to be okay. If this is people that are in a partnership and you've been worried about stuff and all in your head, doubting things and stuff, everything's going to be okay. This is getting such a peaceful energy with this. You need to stop worrying. You need to stop stressing yourself out. Get out of your head space and get into your heart space, because you know in your heart and soul that these are good relationships. Whatever even if it's a friendship, this is a good friendship. You may have had a little spat with someone, but it's okay. It's going to be all right. Whoever this reading chose this reading, whatever it's about, the person or persons that it is about, it's a Gucci. I mean, the chord speaks for itself. The imagery always plays a huge role in the reading. So take a look at that. Namaste, baby. That's a good, it's a good overall energy presence with this one. It's very peaceful. It's relaxing. I don't have any anxieties with this. I don't feel like I did with this first chord in that first reading, like oof. So let's pull your advice card. The ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. Yes, free yourself from whatever negative thinking that you got going on, anxieties and fears and stuff. Like, this is a beautiful relationship, whether it be a friendship, a partnership, even with family members. Get out of your head, get into your heart space, because you know that it's a good relationship, okay? So any doubts and fears that you have or anxieties, give it to the universe for transmutation. All right, guys? So I hope that resonated. If it didn't, you can go back to the first chord, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the third one. Dalmatian Jasper. Chaos and Conflict, number 33. Oop, I've had that one before. Also, I noticed they had 44 and 33, so in this reading. I actually had this card last year when me and my current boyfriend had a really big falling out. And number 33 is a master number. It's the number of ascended masters. So I'll link angel numbers in the comment section for y'all. The 3 has to do with the God Force, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, Jesus connection. All right, relationship message. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The instant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. Been there. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that is true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth, in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. Okay, so whatever little disagreement that you had with, I feel like this is more romantic relationships. It can be friendships, family members. It's going to be okay. Let go of whatever bickering you had going on, disagreement, difference of opinions. Let it go. It's going to be okay. Instead of sitting there arguing back and forth, and a lot of people say things out of anger and being hurt that we later on regret. So I'm getting tongue-tied in this. So use your words very, very wisely. Let me get a sip of drink. Whatever's going on in these relationships, it's going to be resolved. It's going to be okay. I have a little bit of anxiety. So I feel like some of you might think that this is, oh my God, this is the end of the relationship. It's the end of the world. I fucked up. I'm just going to be honest. Said some hateful things and stuff. Apologize. Like, own your shit. If you said something or did something that was wrong, own your shit and apologize, because you have good relationships with these people. They can be rekindled and they can come to a good common ground. If boundaries need to be set, definitely set your freaking boundary. Why can't I talk? Holy shit. Speak your fucking truth. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting so tongue-tied on this one. Some of you need to speak your truth. And it's not always about speaking your truth. Isn't always about being right and stuff. Like, some of you really need to apologize for some shit that you said or did to someone because you hurt them deeply. And others need to. And some of you are very passive. And some of you let people walk all over you and take advantage of you. And you need to speak up on that. You need to set boundaries with others and stop being a doormat. And a lot of people hate it when you set boundaries. I've been doing it lately. My new favorite word is no. And everyone hates it because they're used to Tara as the go-to person. Tara's the one that's going to do it. And I've been knowing this shit out of everybody, and it feels freaking good. But look, set your boundaries. If you did something messed up, apologize for it. If you need to speak up on something, definitely speak up on it in a healthy way. You don't have to be mean or nasty to get your point across, okay, guys? Because this is some good relationships, okay? So your advice, breathe. That's funny. Number 2's card was breathe. Break from beneath the water's surface and soar up beyond the turquoise sea. So take a deep breath. It's going to be all right. You're going to be okay. It's not the end of the world. These are fixable relationships, okay? It's going to be all right. And self-love. Speak positive affirmations out into the universe. Whatever you want, speak it out. Don't speak bad things and fearful things and things that are going to attract lower vibrational energies and stuff. Your positive affirmations. I'm strong. I'm happy. I'm in a good relationship, etc., etc. So I hope that resonated. If not, you can go back to the first or second card and comment, like, share, subscribe. I'll be doing a couple more readings tonight, and I hope y'all enjoyed them. I really want to get back into this full time, hopefully within the very near future. So I hope that y'all enjoyed them, and y'all have a very blessed rest of your evening, guys. Y'all take care.